The year is 1075. The Abbasid Caliphate, once a beacon of Islamic power, is a shadow of its former self. The death of Caliph al-Qa'im in Baghdad marks a turning point. The Seljuk Turks, nomadic warriors from Central Asia, hold the real power. They control vast swathes of Persia, Syria and Anatolia. The Abbasid Caliph is a figurehead, a puppet ruler under their dominion. Yet amidst the turmoil, a glimmer of hope emerges. Al-Muqtadi, al-Qa'im's son, ascends the throne. He is a man of great intellect and ambition. Al-Muqtadi understands the precarious position of the caliphate. He also recognizes the potential for restoring Abbasid prestige. Al-Muqtadi's reign, from 1075 to 1094, sees a revival of Abbasid fortunes. He cleverly leverages his religious authority. He cultivates alliances with powerful emirs within the Seljuk Empire. His goal is to regain some of the caliphate's lost autonomy. This is a delicate balancing act. The Seljuks remain a formidable force. Overplaying his hand could be disastrous. Al-Muqtadi's efforts bear fruit. He strengthens the caliphate's administrative institutions. He commissions the construction of mosques and madrasas or Islamic schools. These actions raise his standing in the eyes of the people. The Abbasid Caliphate may be a shadow of its former self, but it is far from extinguished. Al-Muqtadi's reign demonstrates the enduring power of the caliphal office, even in the face of external domination. The year 1092 marks a watershed moment in the history of the Middle East. Malik Shah Worst, the formidable Seljuk Sultan, dies, and Mahmud became the new Seljuk Sultan. His death triggers a succession crisis that will have far-reaching consequences. The once mighty Seljuk Empire, stretching from Anatolia to Afghanistan, begins to fracture. Malik Shah's sons and grandsons fight for control, plunging the empire into chaos. This fragmentation within the Seljuk ranks will have profound implications for the Abbasid Caliphate. It weakens the Seljuks' grip on power, creating opportunities for the Caliphate to reassert itself. However, it also ushers in an era of instability and uncertainty. New players, such as the Crusaders, will soon arrive on the scene, eager to capitalize on the Seljuks' weakness. In 1094, the Abbasid Khalifa al-Muqtadi died and was replaced by his 16-year-old son al-Mustarshid. In this year, the Seljuk Sultan Mahmud also died, and Baqi-Yaruk became the new Seljuk Sultan. In the midst of internal Seljuk strife, a new threat emerges from the west. Pope Urban II, in 1095, issues a call for a crusade to liberate the Holy Land from Muslim rule. This call to arms resonates across Europe. Tens of thousands of people, driven by religious fervor and dreams of wealth, take up the cross. The First Crusade, launched in 1096, will have a seismic impact on the Middle East. The arrival of the Crusaders catches the Muslim world off guard. Starting in 1099, Baqi-Yaruk and his brother Muhammad started fighting among themselves all over Iraq. Chaos and disruption became the way of life for a few years. Eventually, the territory was divided among them, with Baqi-Yaruk still controlling Baghdad. The fragmentation of the Seljuk Empire means there is no unified response. The Crusaders, despite their internal divisions, proved to be a formidable fighting force. Their capture of Jerusalem in 1099, accompanied by a brutal massacre of the city's inhabitants, sends shockwaves throughout the Muslim world. As the Crusaders carve out their own territories in the Levant, the Eastern Islamic world is also in flux. The Seljuk Sultanate, though weakened, is far from finished. However, new powers are on the rise, eager to challenge Seljuk dominance. One such power is the Ghurid Sultanate, a dynasty of Persianized Turks based in the mountains of present-day Afghanistan. The Ghurids, under the leadership of the ambitious Mu'iz ad-Din Muhammad, begin a period of rapid expansion in the late 12th century. They conquer vast swathes of Persia and northern India. Their empire will eventually stretch from the Iranian plateau to the Bay of Bengal. The Ghurids' rise marks a significant shift in the balance of power in the Islamic world. Their clashes with the Ghaznavids in India will have lasting consequences for the Indian subcontinent. Back in Baghdad, the Abbasid Caliphate faces a new set of challenges. The death of Caliph al-Mustarshid in 1118 brings his son al-Mustarshid to power. The new caliph inherits a realm still grappling with the aftermath of the First Crusade. The Seljuk Sultanate, though weakened, remains a potent force. Meanwhile, the Ghurids are expanding their influence from the east. Al-Mustarshid, like his predecessors, must navigate a complex and dangerous political landscape. He will need to be shrewd and opportunistic to maintain the caliphate's precarious independence. The early 12th century marks a period of transition in the Middle East. The old order, dominated by the Seljuk Turks, is crumbling. New powers such as the Crusaders and the Ghurids are rising. The Abbasid Caliphate, caught in the middle, faces an uncertain future.